Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. To the air. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
I understand as an offense that you want to try to get the ball down the field, force it down the field, force the issue. The problem is that you can't put the ball in a precarious spot. Here, the defense almost comes up with this interception. In fact, probably should have.
And the Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Looking for a man. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a 1st down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Look out. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Delivers quickly to the left side. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. They're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Boy, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm.
Breaking free, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bama. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch, and here he's able to put the ball on time and on target, and it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Motion now from the tight end. On the ground, it's Phillips. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the time will now use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down in this drive. They're going for it again. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
This is an aggressive call right here, and listen, I don't mind it. They're trying to get a score going into halftime, break this tie game up. But I got to tell you, now you've created a lot of momentum for this defense that just gets off the field.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Touchdown, tied. It's the underdogs on top in this championship game.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the single back takes the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Coming after him. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the...
Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And the defense brings him down.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. They did not make it short on 4th down.
Chris, anytime there's a failure on 4th down. It's easy to second-guess the decision and go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big, and at some point you just have to tip your cap, and they got off the field.
QB gets the first, now looking for more. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So now it's 3rd and short with 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. The Dogs will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They cap the drive with 6 points. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
Pulls it in. It's Riley. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain just short of the 40.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping.
He's got breaks into and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama, to put them on top now. Now here comes the point after. attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. Caught near the sideline. It's Humphreys. He goes out of bounds, but they move it out near the 30.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose, and as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's caught wide open with room to run. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw to start the fourth quarter of this championship game. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to chuck it again. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
Chris, they keep trying to throw the football, and there is zero rhythm in this passing game. It looks like the quarterback is in the backfield, and he's seeing ghosts. In his mind, it looks like he's facing 16 defenders. He's got no idea where to go with the ball.
On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pressure is coming. And it falls incomplete.